Hey Sagittarians, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing your second half of August general reading. We're going to start off with some animal energy and then get right into the cards. So I have to tell you, I just did your meditation. Whoa, did I see some things. Very cool stuff. So I saw Kali, the goddess Kali. I'm not completely familiar with her. But it was a really beautiful energy. It felt like removing things from your path to get you towards your abundance. Saw a bunch of her hands and a lot of admirers around her. Like it was a very, I don't want to say it was like a sensual, empowered energy. And I heard the song, God, I don't know what it's called, and I only know the first lines, but it's, I've got the world on a string. Got it wrapped around my finger, something like that. I'm sorry I don't know the song. That's just what they typed through. But this was amazing, what I just saw for you guys. So I feel like it's a time of plenty, at a point where you're gonna have a lot of attention on you, maybe even admirers, okay? All right, let's get an animal energy from my Sagittarians. Let's do it. Animal energy from the Sagittarians. Oh, duh. This makes sense. So we got the camel. What a beautiful, beautiful energy to come up here. The camel is about abundance. What can I say? It's about abundance and always having exactly what you need when you need it. This is the knowing of it. This is the practice of, knowing that, gratitude is faith in action. I've been saying that a lot today. Gratitude is faith in action. The camel is all about gratitude. This is why the camel always has what it needs, because it's grateful for what it already has, and therefore it manifests more to be grateful for. Just super good feels here, just like abundance and plenty and material wealth as well. Also this moon here, the full moon in Aquarius, will be coming up tomorrow. And I feel like that's going to be a beautiful time of illumination for you. You might even get a preview of what's to come around this abundance, okay? You do have to be quiet and be still, though, in order to receive that. I mean, maybe not for everyone, but for me. You gotta, cut out the distraction, the noise to really sit and get that signal clear, but it's beautiful. Really auspicious start here with the camel. Abundance in all things, darling. So, by the way, I just got back from Lilydale, my yearly pilgrimage there. It's a spiritualist community in upstate New York, and I got some new decks, and this is one of them. It's the Alice in Wonderland deck, so I'm really excited for you guys to see it. I've been loving working with it. It's really, really cool. So what's going on for, that's exactly what I was saying. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands here. Duh. This makes a lot of sense. Coming up with the camel energy here. The Four of Wands is major cause for celebration. It's like you've reached a point where it's like, okay, cool. I've been on this journey. I can pull over to the side of the road and get me a big gulp, and a plate of nachos, whatever you like. And it's time to really sit down and enjoy how far you've gotten. Take a moment to pause and really appreciate all the steps that it took and all of the sacrifice and all of the trials it took for you to get where you are. This is huge cause for celebration, and I absolutely love that for you. It's just absolutely beautiful with the Four of Wands here. I mean, look at her living her life with all the cats and the, again, and I love how it's depicted here too, because with this House of Cards here, it's not a point of completion, but it's taking a moment to really stop and just like appreciate how far you've come before, galloping along to the next. But this is huge. It's that 1111 card, signs and synchronicities, that mirror effect. I absolutely love it. Also, repping your fire sign selves here, okay? Now, we also got with it the 10 of Swords, right? So this is Humpty Dumpty, by the way, who can't be put back together again. All of these swords here, right? So I feel like what this is saying is that the moon. Okay, I feel like this full moon is going to be an opportunity and highlight what areas of your life. What am I seeing here? Okay, I'm seeing a doctor operating. I'm seeing them operating, and then I'm seeing them closing up the suture. Is that how you say it? Definitely not a doctor, but they're like they're sewing up. They're closing off the area before they finish, right? That's what I'm seeing this is with this Ten of Swords. These are just like a few things in your life or around you. Could be you know, familial relationships, work relationships, your own mental patterns and thinking, because we do have the swords here. A few things that need to be, I feel like they've you know, you're coming to a point of enlightenment of what, you know, doesn't work anymore, but you've got to close up the wound and do that closure point before you can fully move on. Okay? That's what this feels like. And you know what I'm getting to is, like, as people, as circumstances exit your life and you close up that wound, you sew it off and seal it, then new can enter. That's how it works, okay? All right, see what else is going on from a Sagittarius. Oh, that's gorge. Okay. So they're also showing me that over this wall here is a beautiful new dawn or sunset. It really could be either. But this here, it really feels like it's more of like a new dawn. Coming up here on the backside of kind of closing those out, tying up those loose ends, and really achieving that closure on whatever this is for you. Okay, but it's the completion, okay? It's not 9.5 swords, thank God. So then we have the Page of Wands. How adorable is this little lizard man? So, you know, the Page of Wands, again, you know this, you're a fire sign. The wands are your realm. But the wands rule passion, desire, artistry, forward movement, right? It's that burst of fervor where it's like, yes, I want to do this. I feel like some of you could be starting something new or building upon something that you've already started, work-wise, relationship-wise, anything that activates the passion within you. Because think about it, we can be passionate about people, places, things, situations, whatever that is, right? Learning, you might, yeah, I'm getting this for a few of you. You might decide to kind of enter into new classes or new learning about something, because the page is about newness, learning something new. You could be inspired to like take up an art class or go, you know, go take some extra classes on this one subject that you want to know more about. Oh my God. Remember at the beginning of the reading when I was like, I don't know a lot about Kali. That's a really funny synchronicity there, because the Page of Wands is about taking classes, learning new things, starting a new adventure, right? That makes sense. Like, I don't know much about her, and then I thought, I should really look her up and get more well acquainted, and then the Page of Wands comes up. That's really funny. Ooh, this is crazy how this is storyboarding. They want me to show you this. So, see how the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands and this 10 of Swords is in the middle, right? In order for these to be like this, you just got to close up those suture wounds and achieve closure. This could be something that you actively do with someone, whether it's speaking your truth and setting, you know, better boundaries with them, or something that you do with and for yourself. Okay, healing some old patterns that are no longer, you know, going to work for you moving forward. Whatever you need to do. I'm having crazy deja vu right now. I feel like I always do in the Sagittarius readings. I don't know why that is. Because y'all are awesome, obviously. I feel like to become a vibrational match to what everything that this is, this newness, this passion, this partnership, this happy home life, you just gotta, like, this could be something that you do with and for yourself. Healing old wounds, inner child stuff that's left over from the past, so that it can finally be completely coiled away. Interesting. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's get a clarifier for this Four of Wands over here. I just got shivers. The Star. Let me let you in a little something, Sagittarians. You guys are my last reading for the day. Secret. I always have spirit determine what order I film in. But a lot of the times you come up last, and I feel like that's because I so enjoy doing your reading. I'm a Sagittarius rising, I think you guys know that. But there's something about your readings that has always felt very close to me and special. I don't know why. I just feel very connected with your sign. I've dated mostly Sagittarians. I know a lot of Sagittarians. I feel like a Sagittarius. I am an Aquarius though. So it's funny that this is coming at the, you know, you're the last reading of the day, and the Star has not come up once today. You are the only one to get this in your reading. And I felt the need to point that out. So the star, Aquarius energy here. Absolutely loving it. With the Four of Wands, the star is wish fulfillment. It's connecting with the divinity within and around you to tap into that great hope and divine love aspect of yourself. The star. When you wish upon a star, I've got the world on a string. That's very much what this feels like. This is also about being in the spotlight, center of attention. And I did see, Kali, I did see that a lot of people were vying for her attention and wanting to talk to her and wanting to partner with her. And I saw really randomly like gifts, being given gifts, okay? So remember when I said that the full moon in Aquarius is going to be a beautiful opportunity for you to get a little preview of what's to come, but also give you information around these loose ends that need to be tied up and sutured off? I feel like that's saying it even more. Please, 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 because this is the Aquarius card, and I was just talking about the full moon in Aquarius. So please take the time to be quiet and meditate and set the intention to just really click in and check in with yourself, okay? It's just really important for you guys. The fact that it's pairing with this Four of Wands, let me put it to you this way. There's nothing that you can or cannot do that is going to block these blessings from coming to you. Okay, it's just about getting your homework done early so that when the blessings come, you don't have to play catch up and do that closure at the same time that you're receiving the newness. Does that make sense? I really hope so. Let's get a clarifier on this Ten of Swords here for beautiful Sagittarians. Duh. Three of Pentacles. I got to tell you, the traditional meaning of this card is teamwork and working together to achieve a desired common goal or project. But I got to tell you something. I feel like this is remarking directly on what I just said, which is that we know how this is a three, and I was just saying, clear up some of this old stuff or relationships, partnerships, conversations that may need to be had with people who have crossed boundaries or whatever that is, right? Really clear that up, because when you achieve this newness, you don't want to have this still in your energy, because it's going to kind of lessen just a little bit the celebration aspect of what's coming towards you. So sorry about the sirens. Pass, 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 pass. Okay. Does that make sense? I feel like that's what this is saying, because I'm talking about someone or something coming towards you, because I'm getting these like two pentacles and then three's company, three's a crowd. And I really feel like this pentacle down here is stuff from the past, and you just gotta like cut it off and tie it out, just achieve closure around it so that it's, it takes two, right? Three's a crowd. That's what I'm getting here. It's really interesting. I've never gotten that interpretation with this, but that's what's coming through. Oh my God. Okay, let's do a clarifier on this Page of Wands here. I feel like you guys are about to enter into a really good time. Here we go. The Devil. Let's talk about this. So we have Capricorn energy here, and it is clarifying the Page of Wands. Let's talk about this. So, the Devil, just traditionally speaking, is an emphasis on the material. It's emphasis on the tangible, things that we can, see, hear, touch, feel, taste, all of those things. This is basically, what this says? This is the opposite of the star. This is the opposite of the star. And I have to tell you, traditionally, this is like feeling bound to addictions or patterns that are no longer working to you, for you. And I do feel like there's an aspect of this, especially because the pentacle is on his forehead. And I was just talking about the pentacles, like, it takes two and three's a crowd, and these are those unhealed wounds or those relationships that need some closure within you or some healing for you. It's really funny because I'm getting this feeling here that it's clarifying the Page of Wands, that what you're moving towards is something that you are going to be able, because remember when I said that Kali, what I know of Kali is that she's a very, I believe, at least this is how it was in the meditation, so please don't come for me in the comments if you're a Kali expert, but in the meditation, it was a very sensual energy. It was very sensual, very divine feminine, very all of the things, okay? The fact that the Devil is coming up here, because the Capricorn, Capricorns are all about those earthly things, and it's paired with the Page of Wands. I feel like it is going to be a point where it's like you can actually see in the 3D the fruits of your labor. It's not just like, oh, I wished upon a star and I feel a change, but nothing's really manifested in the 3D that I can point to and say, yeah. Because look, we have this camel energy, right? Which is about material abundance and knowing that you're always going to have what you need. And then we've got the devil with the Page of Wands, which is starting something new, a new partnership, signing up for new classes, entering into, a new line of learning, new line of leisure for some of you guys. Hey, you know what I mean? Whatever this is for you. But I feel like this devil is saying it's going to result in, abundance that is very much rooted in reality. And I feel the need to specify that. Because the star is about the feel-goods, wishes granted, and this is more of a feeling for me, right? The star, that divine hope and faith, but the devil, the fact that it's clarifying the Page of Wands with the camel, I feel like you're about to manifest physically a lot of abundance. I feel the need to say that. Because a lot of these readings, it's like, okay, you're going to manifest this, but it's a feeling, which is no less valid, but show me the money. Show me the money! You know what I mean? You youngins may not get that reference. Anyway, so that's what I feel like this is saying here. And again, with this desire, I do feel like you're entering into a place where you're going to be able to see the results of your effort in a physicalized and, fully realized way, which is really, really cool. I mean, that's the preference, right? I feel like, anyway. You could also quite literally have Capricorn or Aquarians around you in your energy. I feel the need to say that. I don't always feel the need to say that. Let's go ahead and get an oracle for y'all. Okay. I'm hearing something for a specific few of you. They're telling me that Kali is associated with fire as well, at least in this context, and the little hooves are on fire. I'm telling you, there are going to be people approaching you and offering you things, offering to take you out, offering to partner with you on something, offering to give you a business loan. I don't know, like giving you offers. I'm hearing to be discerning because they're drawing my attention. You see how he's like, let me think about it, right? I'm hearing to be very discerning, and you don't want to drink from every cup you're offered, and you're about to get a lot of offers. So make those choices from a place of trust and faith that no matter what choice you make, you're going to have what you need, even if you have to say no to some people or offers. Not every cup is for you, okay? If only every offer we got was in our highest and best good, we wouldn't be in the school of life. Right? But I feel like you are going to get some offers here you might be tempted by. Even some relationships that could be very physical that you might be tempted by. And I feel like they're over here going, you can have a partnership or work situation that is the Star and the Four of Wands, or the Page of Wands and the Devil. Right? So I feel like it's all of these things for you. I really, really do. But I do feel like you're going to be the center of attention here. It's very cool. And look up Kali. She might have some sort of, might resonate with you for some reason. I'm certainly going to look her up after this reading. I've never had her come through before. Okay, let's get an oracle. This is also a new oracle deck. Archangel Gabriel Oracle. That's what it is. Well, it's so not. God, all the cards are going everywhere. Ooh. Well, I'll take it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So first up, we got vision board. Create a board with images and words that inspire you. Again, back to this inspiration, right? Vision board. Create a board with images and words that inspire you. I feel like this is always good advice. Absolutely, but also, especially around this Ten of Swords and this Three of Pentacles, it might really help you decipher what is and isn't working, what relationships are reciprocal in nature and which are not. Because I feel like we're looking at some old relationships or patterns, and this could be with and for yourself. Maybe you haven't been giving enough to yourself. Okay? Or it can involve other people where you've been giving a lot and not receiving it in equal turn. I do feel a bit of like obligation around this. Maybe you have to do with family or friendships or bosses where it's like, oh my God, Like, this is not the time to come from the land of obligation. You can say no and trust that in saying no, you're walking towards something better that is fulfilling, okay? You're also setting a beautiful boundary by doing that, right? You're standing up for yourself and standing in your power. Again, Kali's coming through with that, okay? Okay, then we also got journaling. This is gorgeous. I feel like this is always good advice, but again, with the writing and the artistry, with the journaling, consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds up your confidence as a writer. I think this is beautiful. I think when you're going into the space of this Ten of Swords and Three of Pentacles, and especially under the influence of this new moon, or this full moon in Aquarius, writing what comes to you could be especially helpful and illuminating. Okay, beautiful. You can even do automatic writing, which is like blah, 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 whatever comes out. But you have a beautiful opportunity under this full moon's influence in Aquarius to really get clear on some things so that you can, step into a vibrational match to what it is or who it is that you desire. And how gorgeous is that, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarians? With that being said, this is your second half of August general reading. I still hope this is of help and resonated with you. If it did, and it was, please let me know in the comments below. I would just absolutely love that. With that being said, just thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate it. And as always, just thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.